We got here.
That guy right there, that's Will. He does our Canadian accents.
I do not do Canadian accent, eh? I do up there in Minnesota.
Where the moves are.
Well, we're next Canadian. Where the moves are.
What we got here is a failure to communicate. So we get what we had last week. Is the way he wants, he gets.
We are familiar with a bit of an Australian accent.
Yeah, the Aussie.
Yeah. Hey, that's happening. Aussie. Yeah, not bad.
Okay. The farmers were killed. Or not farmers, they were hunters, but they're still, you know, just local folk.
They're kind of farmer looking, huh?
And local folk.
They're the tall, short kind of people.
What?
Kind of no fat, skinny.
Little thin, fat. Yeah. They're kind of black, white.
Little fat on the inside.
And I think they're vertically and horizontally challenged.
They have teeth and no teeth.
What?
Yeah, balls.
Hey,
we
I actually know a black white guy. Okay. And he's part Mexican. I know a white black girl.
Wow! Here's your white folks here.
Where's with her? Like,
He's half white and he's half
I know a white black girl.
He's
like
a
1,000.
white black guy.
No, she's black, but her
Mexican.
birth certificate says she's Caucasian.
Oh. Actually, no, he's Mexican and white that were black and made out of him. So you can tell because of his hair, but he's like kind of Mexican.
You'll go up for a couple days to
white,
the Temple of Air still. Jod has got some plots to the side, but he really, this thing needs some work. It's an old temple from back a couple hundred years.
Oh yeah.
And Jod, he lets you preside over the final rites of it, and afterwards he gives the actual service for the townsfolk. You realize you've got an issue with trolls. This year is making people talk worse and worse about the way you're running this thing.
I know with the trolls, we also have other things to do too. Wool wisps and
Well, apparently people are more.
We'll go and get the trolls.
trolls first, then circle back around.
I need some fire, I need some tar, I need some feathers. We're not gonna have a troll problem. We're gonna have a big fucking chicken problem.
What? What?
We'll go take out.
You ever been to a tar and feather party?
Trolls first, then.
Well, trolls. How do you think the big word happened? Trolls.
I take it the entire party goes with you to go see this?
Yeah.
Alright.
Kill the trolls, hurrah, hurrah.
Well, you're still at the Temple of Air still. It takes you about 3 days to get there. Spend a full day for the service. Most of the townsfolk that live in that area, the rural folk, they attend. The forest seems a little more at peace since you guys have been in this area. Mainly for the fact you've settled a lot of the bandit issues. And a lot of people are trying to avoid it for that aspect if they are near Dewells. Whenever you are looking at trying to build a civilization, first thing people are going to look at from those rulers, from those people that are endeavoring for this, are going to look at what type of security they can give. And that's the main thing that they talk about after the service. And the town meeting they have within the confines of this very large ossuary that's open air. That is something that a lot of people are nodding their heads at. And Jod does his best to kind of keep things down to where it doesn't turn into a full-scale rat. These people here are farmers. They don't have the same security as those living right by the castle. Yeah. And Jod says, listen, we all live out in the wild. If we have an issue that we can't deal with and we can't get away from fast enough, if we're not inventive enough, if we're not smarter than whatever it is, we're going to die.
Why do you live out in the wild?
Well, we have to live out here. This is where the farmstead's at. And a lot of folks say, this is where we were from. And we had to move out from this area, and only for the fact that you came here and started building things anew are why our families have come back. In the past 10 years, this has gone to hell. This has been one kingdom after another after another.
So you want protection then?
It's Russia. Somewhat. We don't want protection to where we're going to have people monitoring everything.
Not Russia.
But we want you to at least defend the borders from large marauding bands of angry humanoid types that are going to be trying to slaughter our folk.
So you want soldiers in there? You want armed military groups?
No, we want people on the borders to stop those incursions, or at least you guys be responsible enough to where you can go and smash that before it becomes an issue. This is something that people have been dealing with for the past 3 or 4 weeks.
This is why.
Then shall we build walls to wall in our country?
No.
I
What
mean,
we want,
we can't be everywhere at once.
no, you can't. But we want you to have the capacity to get somewhere fast and do what you need to. Otherwise, our lives are going to be at stake.
That is why we are in the process of building roads.
The roads provide us a way to get around out of this forest. The forest doesn't have anything like that. We just got little game paths.
Yeah,
That's how we
we're
got it.
working on it.
Make a charisma check there, Metra.
Oh, let's see here, that's 19 plus 4.
Yeah, we're working on it. We'll get them from hostile to indifferent. And some of them from indifferent to friendly. So that was good. Okay, first off, are you done knocking boots with Miss Sarina?
This is how many days later?
You understand the horniness level of your gnome?
Do you understand I like it to keep intact with my body? Even God on the 7th day rested, alright?
Explain.
Oh! This has only been 3.
Sorry, I'm channeling
I'm a gnome.
Oh, wow.
Time's different for them.
Damn it, I left the oven on.
Lance, are you claiming Kiki's
You might have
off
to
camera?
take this one.
Well, that's where the buttons come out of.
You really might have to edit this one.
Anyways,
No, I'm not editing this one.
Oh, wow.
I will make her go to this dude.
Here's the thing. We might see some things that are a little off color. We might see, but I guarantee you, at other gaming tables,
It gets worse.
it probably is worse.
True.
They don't have me thinking
we're
any
about
worse.
average for-
We are average. So
It's-
yeah, we
it's-
might
it's
be.
just
there's
different
them and then there's
places
you, which
will have
makes average.
different-
Yo! How did you get that up here? I got this.
Somewhere
No.
at the gaming table, there's somebody saying some bullshit about like Chicago or the nowhere where we are.
Yes.
We're not in Chicago.
Anyway.
We're in the middle of nowhere.
Central
Exactly.
Illinois, middle of nowhere.
With spirit fingers.
Okay.
Jazz hands. Okay.
You related to Michael Jackson?
I will-
Light.
I will get up and say, my friends,
Well, he
my
wasn't
friends,
the
my
end.
fellow countrymen.
Oh, this is for you guys.
Lend him yours.
Pop, throat.
Never mind.
Oh.
No, screw you guys. I mean,
I'm
seriously.
making fun of Will, okay?
No.
Make me a charisma check.
The gun's not for you to
You got their attention.
No, it'd be diplomacy, my friend. It'd be a 27.
Alright. You've got everybody's attention, Cabo. Do not stop now. And you notice one of the young gals steps up. Excuse me there, short one. You have our attention. Please continue speaking.
Gun's
It is
not
a
for you,
process. You can ask our friend here who came from Bravoy. Bravoy was not built in a day. It is going to be a process. We are working toward the betterment of everyone in our communities.
We have to agree with you. Brevoy was not built within a day. And a lot of other people say, yes, that's right, that's right.
If they bring out snakes and start rolling on the ground, I'm going to tell the gunslingers to shoot them all.
I can't load that damn fast.
There's going to be a fire.
But all we ask is for a little bit of patience. All we ask is for a little bit of patience. If you see something that's going wrong,
Just a little
there's enough patrols that are going
patience.
up and down the roads that you can get word and things will be taken care of. It's not going to be an immediate response. In no kingdom there's an immediate response to anything.
One guy stands up, he says,
Actually, FEMA.
my name is Alexa.
Let's not
Is what?
Alexa. My parents thought I was going to be a woman. They were also of Chilexian descent, which means they probably had sex with devils or got out right before that. I have to say that I would rather live in a country like this where I might not have the immediate help that I need, but at the same time they're not regulating everything I do. You know, in Cheliax you can't even smoke indoors. I have a problem with that, as he lights up a very large cigar. He says, now my entire endeavor is to live here and make as much money as possible and pass it on to my family. I've yet to meet a fair enough maiden, but at the same time I'm not going around looking while I'm hitting the fields and taking care of my field hands and ensuring that my cattle are doing what they're supposed to. What you guys have done here is amazing. And as long as you keep the smoking bans as a shitty idea left in some other countries, I'll be happy to live here and pay your minor amounts of taxes as opposed to Cheliax, which opposes everything I do profit-wise. They send soldiers around to make sure I'm doing what they want. Heaven forbid I should grow wheat and use them for bagels and not loaves of bread. I should do whatever I want with my product.
I know what's wrong here. Where's no place when I need them?
Rabies and chur.
So he's hitting the farm hands, huh?
One of the gals says that, I didn't know you were hitting the farm hands. We knew you were kind of a loner, but I didn't think you were that special type of loner. It's like, miss, I'm almost offended. No, we should meet up probably next, Moon Day.
Yeah.
Well, wake up.
Wow. I don't remember that schedule. What third shift?